Hello again, this video is going to be a pack with me video. I've never made one of these before, so we'll see how this goes. I'm going on my holidays tomorrow, most excited. We are going to Tunisia, first time we've ever been, so this is going to be a little bit of a different holiday for us, new place to explore. In saying that, it's also a different kind of holiday for us because it's the first time we're ever going all-inclusive. We've never done that before. We're usually very much kind of grab the last minute deal, as long as a place is clean and tidy. We'll put our heads down and see where we go. So this is going to be totally different for us. In saying that, I think that means I'm packing a lot more kind of relaxing poolside stuff rather than, you know, stuff that I'm going to go traipsing about in. Sometimes when I go on city break holidays, if you've seen any of my vlogs, I tend to try and do a capsule wardrobe because I only ever take hand luggage on a break like that. But on a nice sunny beach holiday, I'm always going to be taking a big hold bag. And I don't pack light. I'm sorry, I'm not one of these people. I could never ever try and condense down into a kind of sunny beach holiday into 10 items of clothing or anything like that. So I'm going to show you what I'm taking with me. I do use packing cubes. Who would you be in 2019 if you weren't talking about packing cubes on YouTube? So I'm going to show you how I use them. I'll show you how I pack my skincare and makeup, and then I might show you what's in my like little cabin bag as well. I generally just take a little rucksack. I'll show you the one that I use. I don't feel the need to take a smaller suitcase. I know lots of people do. They'll take their hold suitcase and they'll take a separate kind of cabin bag size suitcase as well. I personally don't feel the need for that. So I'll show you what's in that as well. It's kind of interesting because actually as a diabetic person, there's a lot of shit I have to take that people don't really think about. And not only that, liquids can be a bit of a bastard when it comes to that. Also, it means that I have less space in my little cabin bag, and I'll show you how I condense that down and what I take on a plane journey as well. The plane ride is only 3 and a bit hours. It's not a particularly long journey, so it's not like when I was going to Australia last year and had to have necessities and, you know, clean knickers, stuff like that. It's just going to be a 3.5 hour plane journey, but I still like to have a little pamper session while I'm on the plane. So let's get started on this video because the clock is ticking and Alan's at a gig, and if I'm not packed by the time he comes back, I'm pretty sure he might just want to kill me. So we'll get started. I'm looking really sexy in my joggies, aren't I? So as you can see here, I use one of these luggage suitcases. It's one of those really super duper light ones. I do not have a hard suitcase. Simple reason being, not because I don't want to be like super fancy, I'm sure they're very nice. They're heavier. Hard suitcases are heavier, so I always prefer to get kind of one of the material ones. I do also have packing cubes, as I said. I have a set that I got off of, I want to say Shein or whatever it is. Came with 6 in it. And I also got a black set off of Amazon as well with probably, I think this maybe came with 8 because there's really small ones in this as well. Now, I probably will not use every single packing cube. What I'm going to try and do is have a packing cube with tops, a packing cube with bottoms, and a packing cube with kind of all-in-ones, dresses, jumpsuits, things like that. Now for me, using the packing cubes are really, really useful. I will show you here what is going into each of the packing cubes, and then I'm just going to crack on with it. I do not roll or like fold in any certain way. They just get folded and placed on top of one another. I know some people say rolling means you get more in. I don't feel the need for it, so I just pack normally, fold up the clothes and put them in. I also find that they're not quite as creased. I feel like if you roll things, they get a little bit more creased, but I will be packing a travel iron anyway because some of my items have not yet been ironed from being out the wash, so they will need a bit of an iron when I get to my destination. Alright, so I'm just going to talk you through kind of what is in the case. Now this tiny one has my pyjamas, also has a pair of kind of those slipper sock type things. Now I'm not going to a cold country, but sometimes you're walking about your hotel room and things like that, you like to have a kind of little slipper socks on. Sometimes you don't know what the floor is going to be like. And then I have all of my underwear in this one as well. This here is a wonderful little bag because it can be flattened basically. It's kind of more of a basket weave, proper kind of burlap, I would say, rather than basically my lovely box bag that is actually wicker. Would be lovely to take, but what am I going to do? Take it with me, have no room to put anything else in, just to get a picture for Instagram? No. This is much more practical and functional, and it kind of does the same job as the basket weave hard one that I have. I think it gives a similar feel. Now you may have noticed me popping this in at the end. I got this from Accessorize a couple of years ago, and I was in Accessorize the other day. They don't seem to do this style anymore. They don't seem to stock them. For a while, year after year, they were doing them in different colours or different patterns. But I went in just a couple of days ago and I couldn't see this style of bag, which is really, really sad, to be honest with you, because I have had this now, I want to say, for 3 or 4 years, and every single holiday I go on a hot holiday, this comes with me. Basically, you can see here it's got poppers on the back, and that is because inside there is a massive over-the-shoulder tote bag that then this little bikini bag can pop inside the tote bag and become like an extra piece of storage in the big tote bag. Now this also does have a kind of over-the-shoulder like crossbody strap as well, but generally I don't use it that way. It usually just goes over my shoulder, so I didn't bother putting that in there as well. But I thought this is great. This bit here is great just to take down to the pool as your bikini bag, and then if you're going any further afield, maybe going down to the beach, you need to take towels and you need to take sunscreen, things like that. The bigger bag inside does wonders, and it's so tiny, and it's great for packing. I packed 3 belts because I figured I didn't want to go too overboard with the accessories. A kind of more neutral one, a leopard one, and this really kind of pretty Rhodri Anglais. I've had this for ages and ages. These two are very old, and this one is probably current from Primark, I think. Now this is the only kind of, I suppose, more fancy bag that I'm taking, a clutch bag. I think I got this from New Look a couple of years ago. It's kind of like almost golden and maybe a little bit rose golden. Now it is a clutch bag, but also has like this strap that can be detached, so you can make it either a clutch bag or you can make it a strap bag. Very, very useful, very, very flat envelope style bag. So this is really, really useful for kind of more jazzy, like smartening yourself up nights out. Not that we're going on any nights out, we're probably just going to be going to restaurants nearby or on the complex. Like, this is going to be such a different holiday for us. I'm not sure what I'm going to do. All of my shoes fit in the top nicely there, and of course I spoke you through my beauty and skincare bag. If you would like to see what is in the beauty and skincare bag specifically, then I will put a link up here to a video telling you what is in that and what I take on holiday for the week. Now these 2 packing cubes, this one has all bottoms in it, shorts in it, skirts, I think, long skirts, and palazzo pants, and my white denim jeans as well. Again, very useful that everything just fits into here and I can lift it out, and that is it. That's all I have to do. I can put this in a drawer in the hotel if need be. And the biggest one that obviously has all of my jumpsuits, longer dresses, play suits as well, I think. I can't think what else is in there. I don't think there's any suits or anything. It's mainly just long dresses and jumpsuits. So that's everything that's in there. My towel is right at the bottom. You will see that when I actually pack the case. In this little one I have bikinis. I have 3 bikinis with me. I'm sure I showed you them in my haul. But also I have in here some gym gear. Yes, I know, I'm one of those people. You'd be like, dick, going all inclusive and going to the gym, what a dick. But there's part of me that feels like, because we're not going to be out exploring quite as much, I'm going to be getting a little bit like bored. I'm going to be lying by the pool thinking, what can I do now? I like to sunbathe. I enjoy being a bit of a sun worshipper, but always wear your sunscreen. But at the same time, I think I like the idea of getting up, having a nice breakfast, going to the gym. They do yoga classes as well. I love yoga, so maybe I'll go to a yoga class, then come and lie by the pool and relax the rest of the day. This is going to be a very, very R&R relaxing holiday. You can go for facials and all that kind of stuff as well, apparently. So it's going to be a totally different holiday for me. So I thought I would take this with me. I might not use it, but we'll see. And my last packing cube has all of my tops in it. So whether it's dressy tops, whether it's kind of throw over tops, whether it's t-shirts, whether it is crop tops, they are all in this packing cube, and that will come in handy if I want to try and, I think my little bodysuit is in here as well actually. So they'll come in handy to try and style up jeans or skirts or shorts or what have you, so they're all in there. Now in these two mini Kiehl's bag, this is anything I need for my hair. With regards to hairspray, dry shampoo, pins, clips, barrettes, you know, like these fancy slides that people are wearing now. I've got some hair oil as well, but it's more a volumizing oil. I don't know how that works, but we'll see while I'm there. Just because the bottom of my ends, you know, they could become quite fragile because they're dyed. I also have kind of a couple of little headbands there and a couple of kind of curvy grips. Lots and lots of those little clear plastic bands as well. Now in this bigger Kiehl's bag, I have my toothbrush, and then I have a bag inside of a bag. Quite like doing this. This here basically just has lady needs. Tampons, sanitary towels, etc, etc, but also has like tit tape and pasties for your nipples in case you need them. Anything like that, lady needs in this bag. The rest of this Kiehl's bag is shower gels, kind of deodorants. Now, I don't feel a deodorant this size would do me for a week. These are very, very small. It's more likely something that I would take on a kind of 3-day break. They're only 35 mils, but I already have one in my hand luggage. So this is the second one I have with me, and that should do me fine. I then have this shower gel from Evolve, and I'm sure this is, yeah, juniper, lime and lemon. It's like a citrus blend shower gel. Now, I'm sure that the hotel will supply kind of shower gels and shampoos and things like that, but you just don't know if you're going to like them. You're not entirely sure, but for that reason, that's why I'm not taking any kind of big bottles of anything. And my shampoo and conditioner are in tiny, tiny bottles, because the likelihood of me washing my hair every single day is very, very slim. So that is my shampoo and conditioner. This is the OGX biotin one, the purple bottle. Again, I'll link it below. And I, on a weekly basis, would probably wash my hair twice. That may be a little bit different because if I'm in and out the pool, I maybe have to wash it a little bit more, but I highly doubt I'm going to need much more than this to wash my hair a couple of times, maybe 3-4 times in the week. And I also have a Kiehl's Creme de Corps sachet just to give it a little try. I also have with me the Kiehl's Creme de Corps dry body oil. So I'm very, very excited about that too, because there's nothing worse when you've been out in the sun all day and your skin starts to get a little bit dry the next day. So that's going to be really useful as well. Keeps you looking like dewy and glowing all over the place. And lastly, I have my Organi sunscreen. The fact, oh, did you see that? The Organi Factor 30 sunscreen, which I got in my latest in beauty box this month. So we'll be giving this a go as well. Alright, so as I said, I just have the It luggage suitcase, a fabric one. I can't remember what size this is. Hold on and I'll tell you. I want to say this one's like the medium. I think you get one bigger than this, and I've got the medium one. So, what way will you see this better? Probably that way. I'm just going to show you where I start. So the very first thing I'm going to put in is my towel. I got a new one from Primark. I did actually have one from Primark a couple of years ago, but it was a bit worse for wear. So I picked this one up in Primark and it was £7, and I thought it was really nice. The kind of little detailing. I thought very kind of Tunisian almost, like the style of it, the print, and I thought it looked like tiles and things like that. So that's going to go in first. And what I try to do is get it as flat as possible. That just gives me a little bit of extra padding there. Taking the biggest packing cube first. All my bigger kind of items in it at the top. Love packing cubes, they're brilliant. Then my bottoms can go in here. Now I took this suitcase to Australia. People might be like, Jesus Christ, how did you manage that? That's not a lot of room, but I managed. Tops, I'll squeeze in at this side, down the bottom, and this one in here. Now I've still got loads of room in here, absolutely loads of room. And undies, I usually put that on this side. I usually always pack one of these as well. I mean, some of these packing cube sets did come with little laundry pouches, so you can kind of put anything you want to wash in these, which sometimes I do, but I always have just had one of these little ones that you can put your dirty washing in and then bring it home with you. So I will pop them in the same side as the underwear. This is all of my body stuff, hair stuff. It's my little medicine pouch. I actually will pop the medicine pouch in one of these pockets so I know it's there. Makeup and skincare. Now it's starting to look like shit, how are you going to get all this in? But I promise you, I will. This is my clutch bag, which will slide down the side. Little round bag and my little beach bag. And then shoes. Now one of the lucky things is I am really not taking a lot of shoes with me this time, and certainly not any heels. So that's the biggest pair of shoes that I've got, these little mule ones. And these sandals as well. And my little jewellery roll. Now the jewellery roll I might actually put into hand luggage. I don't think that needs to go in here. Now I am going to take one kind of blazer, and that can just lie on the top. And I'm going to take my, I didn't know whether to wear my denim jacket or my kind of Macintosh. I think I'm going to wear my Macintosh because it'll still be cold here when I'm leaving and when I come back. So I think I will take that. I might get my denim jacket on the top there as well actually. And in this little empty pocket, I'm just going to shove a bottle of sunscreen. We shut that over, a little squash, and with ease, this should shut. There we are. Didn't even have to sit on it. Look at that. Smashing. So that was my pack with me. I hope you enjoyed that. I hope you got some hints and tips and tricks. You know, everybody uses a packing cube now. It's not rocket science anymore. But I hope that was helpful and I hope you enjoyed it. I also hope that you're enjoying the new name of the channel and the new layout as well. Anyway, I am now going to paint my nails, maybe make myself a nice little drink, maybe a fruity cider or something, wait on Alan getting home, go to bed and jet off tomorrow on my holiday. You should go and follow me over on Instagram, that would be lovely, and you will get updates on my stories and any kind of Instagram outfit pictures that I am wearing on my holiday as well. Otherwise, thank you very much for watching again guys, and I hope to see you all again soon. Bye!